Hi everybody, welcome to Composing with Dots. We're going to talk about the different grades of Braille. So just as musical notes work together to create beautiful melodies and harmonies, the different grades of Braille also work in harmony together to enhance the reading and communication experience for individuals with visual impairments. Grade 1 Braille is like the basic music note. It will be the letters of the alphabet, numbers, basic punctuation. It's the foundation of what you need to know in order to move before you even move on. But you can still do everything you need with Grade 1 Braille. Grade 2 Braille adds harmonies and melodies. Grade 2 Braille just consists of contractions. So it's a single character or groups of characters representing commonly used words, short words, or combinations of letters. And grade 3 Braille is the musician's own interpretation and spin. So when you think of a really experienced musician and they're playing a song, they might add all kinds of extras to it to make it their own. And grade 3 Braille is just a shorthand where the person substitutes a single character for a whole letter or groups of letters. Grade 1 or uncontracted Braille is a letter for letter substitution of its printed counterpart. And what that means is for every letter of the alphabet, there is a Braille character to represent that letter. For the numbers 1 through 9 and 0, there is a Braille character representing that number, and same for certain punctuation. Actually, all punctuation. There's more punctuation in grade 2. If I was going to write the word dog, D-O-G, I would have 3 Braille characters, each representing a D, an O, and a G. So it consists of the letters of the alphabet, numbers, and basic punctuation. Grade 2 or contracted Braille adds special contractions for common words and letter groups, but it builds on grade 1. So you need to know grade 1 and then you move to grade 2. Let's look at some examples. So for example, the word the in grade 1 Braille, you would spell it out T-H-E with 3 separate characters. In grade 2, it would be 1 character and 4 and which, and then letter combinations. There's characters for common letter combinations and so on. But you still need to know grade 1 because if I wanted to write the word them, I could use this character, but then I would add an M to it. And all books and publications are written in grade 2 Braille because there is a standard for grade 2 Braille and rules on how to write it. It takes up a lot less space on a shelf and it is faster to read and write than spelling out every single letter. Let's compare the sentence, let's go out to dinner, written in grade 1 versus grade 2, and because I've already counted out the letters, I know there's 19 letters in this sentence. Looking at grade 1 uncontracted Braille, there are more than 19 characters because there's also characters to represent a capital and the spaces and so on, but this is how much space it would take to write that sentence. Versus grade 2 or contracted Braille, it takes up less space because there's less characters, because there are some contractions representing some common letter combinations or words. Grade 3 Braille is known as Braille shorthand, as it shortens complete words into a single or few characters. The blind or visually impaired person would create their own type of shorthand to take notes and write in diaries and make lists and so on. And there is no standard or rules for grade 3 Braille, so you won't find any books or publications written in grade 3 Braille, so it's a lot less common, but it's still useful. So it's found, like I said, in personal letters, diaries, and notes. But the really good news is everyone who has learned Braille will know uncontracted Braille. So you can still communicate with a blind person or the visually impaired who knows grade 2 or even grade 3 Braille, with your grade 1 Braille because they're going to know letters and numbers and punctuation. So you're good to go. And if you wanted to move on and learn another grade, you would go to grade 2. So what are the grades of Braille? We have grade 1 or uncontracted Braille, which is letter for letter substitution. Grade 2, contracted, where we have characters representing common words or letter combinations. And then we have grade 3, which is the shorthand with characters representing whole words or groups of words, and it's the least commonly used. So that's the end, and I hope you learned something about the grades of Braille. Thanks so much. Bye.